like director, but yesterday when he was doing like a flush checklist type thing, yeah, he was like,
can we all curl him up? Go Marines! They're inbound, go!
The crew and pilots of the massive C-17 Globemaster III transport aircraft moved swiftly across the airbase as the sound of an emergency call echoed through the loudspeakers. The calm atmosphere was instantly replaced by a flurry of activity and urgency. Personnel ran quickly toward the aircraft, carrying their essential gear, from communication headsets to the technical notes required for the flight. Every step was driven by a sense of urgency, as the mission ahead could not be delayed. Each second became immensely valuable. With the imminent departure tied directly to the success of a strategically important military operation planned for the Middle East. Upon arriving near the aircraft, the technical crew dispersed in a well-coordinated manner, demonstrating the precision and discipline honed through countless drills and training. Some immediately inspected the powerful turbofan engines that served as the backbone of the aircraft's thrust, while others carefully checked the avionics systems, scanning indicator lights and control panels to ensure everything functioned properly. A separate group crouched to examine the landing gear, which needed to be perfectly reliable to support the aircraft's tremendous weight. Meanwhile, the giant cargo doors were tested to confirm they could operate smoothly for loading and unloading at the destination. No detail was overlooked. Every procedure was carried out with uncompromising accuracy, as even the slightest mistake could prove disastrous during the long intercontinental flight ahead. Meanwhile, the pilots, acting under direct orders from top command, hurried toward the cockpit ladder. They paused only briefly to exchange updates with the ground crew regarding the aircraft's readiness and the latest results from the pre-flight inspections. Once inside the cockpit, surrounded by a maze of screens, switches, and control levers, they began powering up the main systems to ensure all instruments functioned within standards. From digital navigation and weather radar to autopilot systems and satellite communications, everything was meticulously checked one by one. In this critical moment, their experience as seasoned strategic airlift pilots merged with technical precision. Knowing that the journey toward the Middle East would take them across multiple air zones demanding constant vigilance. Outside, air traffic controllers in the tower worked in tandem with the ground crew to guarantee the aircraft's movement toward the runway without interruption. Radio communications crackled between controllers and pilots, while the ground crew used hand signals to guide the massive jet along the taxiway. The enormous C-17 began to roll slowly from the apron, engines roaring louder as the throttle increased. The ground trembled under the weight of its colossal wheels, drawing full attention from all personnel in the vicinity. Every movement of the aircraft not only reflected technical readiness, but also served as a visible reminder of the critical mission about to unfold. At the edge of the runway, the final exchange between the tower and pilots was brief, yet decisive. Takeoff clearance was issued, and the throttles were pushed forward to maximum power. With immense thrust, the C-17 surged down the runway, wheels vibrating under the strain, before lifting gracefully into the night sky. Within seconds, the giant aircraft was already slicing through the darkness above. This flight was far from routine. It carried deep geopolitical significance. The Middle East remained tense, and the deployment of the C-17 formed part of broader military and logistical operations in the region. From transporting equipment and combat vehicles to deploying troops, the aircraft's vast capacity made it indispensable for missions of this scale and urgency. Inside the cabin, the crew remained fully focused on their respective duties throughout the flight. The pilots closely monitored the air route. The navigator ensured the flight path remained secure, and the onboard technicians continuously checked the aircraft's performance. With tight coordination and unwavering discipline, the mission toward the Middle East pressed forward with heightened caution. Standing as a clear demonstration of military preparedness in an era of unpredictable global dynamics.